Greetings and welcome. It's Tuesday, September the 9th, 2025. We're still technically in summer, but we're about 2 weeks out from finishing summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, I guess. So, good morning. I hope you're well and your week is off to a good start and that things are good. So, where are we today for September the 9th? Of course, I'm traveling, so I've pre-recorded some episodes for your listening pleasure and for my consistency. So I'm not going to cover any weather anywhere internationally because who knows by the time this comes out whether it's even accurate. But looking at the almanac here, birthdays today. Hugh Grant, the actor Hugh Grant, born today in 1960. 1960. So that would make him, wow, he must be 65 now. Jeez, okay. Adam Sandler, born in 1966. And Michael Bublé, the singer, born in 1975. And Michelle Williams, born in 1980. So a few of those. Also, Leo Tolstoy was born on this day in 1828. 1828. Pretty cool. All right. As far as events go, there's a bunch of events. Today was the day in 1776 when the Continental Congress declared the United States of America would be the name of the new nation. And it's also the day that this was sort of interesting in American sports. If you're not American or not into American football, cover your ears, I guess. But I think I remember this. The football game between the Miami Dolphins and Tennessee Titans lasted about 7 hours and 8 minutes due to 3 hours and 59 minutes of weather with lightning delays. This made it the longest game in National Football League history since the 1970 NFL-AFL merger. The Dolphins ended up beating the Titans 27-20, and that was in 2018. Wow, is that true? That must have been the very beginning. Yeah, it must have been the very first game of the season, I want to say. I'd have to look that up. But that's pretty crazy. Oh, and there's one more interesting thing weather-wise. Apparently in 1921, in Thrall, Texas, they had 38.2 inches of rain within 24 hours. My goodness. Imagine 38 inches of rain in 24 hours. Like, that's just insane. I guess when it rains, it pours. But that must have been quite a flood that followed from that. Of course, Texas has had some horrible flooding lately. So, all right. So with those factoids out of the way, what is on my mind these days? I think what's on my mind is the word repetition. And, you know, it's been a few weeks since... I'd have to go back and look now. It's been a few weeks since I started podcasting again. And I thought to myself this time, I'm going to worry less about, you know, who's listening, how many people are listening, what I'm going to even be doing in the podcast. What I'm going to do is just start doing it and do it as consistently as I possibly can every weekday. And what it's been reminding me of is the importance of repetition. Now, repetition without feedback and improvement, of course, just means you don't change. But what I'm finding in these early kind of refresh days is that it's laying down a foundation. So when I sit down in the morning with my coffee and I get the technology, you know, is easy. I already had that all set up anyway, but, you know, the settings, my desk, you know, training my mind to kind of search in the morning for what are you thinking about? Where's your mindset at right now? And I've started to automatically kind of prompt myself in the morning. I will even not listen to certain news and things so that I have space for my mind to kind of, you know, I'm making my coffee. It's very ritualistic. I've talked about it before. The morning rituals that don't take any time, don't take any mental energy. They're kind of meditative. And so when I'm doing that, when I'm making the coffee, I'm searching for if I had a really good friend sitting on the bar stool across from the kitchen counter and I was talking to them, what would I be telling them? What would I be asking them about? What would I be sharing about what's been on my mind? And then I try and kind of cover that. So what repetition means to me is it's layering, it's putting a layer down, a foundation down. Now, I don't intend on doing the exact same thing forever. I want to build off of it, but there's a really great case to make for doing things the same way, just getting the reps in for quite a while. And then when that is literally like riding a bicycle, you can do it blindfolded. You've ridden the bicycle so many times that you're not thinking about your balance, you're not thinking about your brakes, you're not thinking about your steering. All of those things are now kind of like making coffee. They don't require your brain to work. And when I can get in that place, then I can start thinking about what it is that I want to add to it, what I want to change, but I've got that foundation laid down completely. And then I can seek feedback even more. I can try out some different things. So I guess the question is, what is it that you could commit to every single day or every week or multiple times a day? But what's the thing that's easy for you to do that would move you in a positive direction? Repetition. It's powerful. I hope that helps. Be good to yourself and others, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening.